Rastamen are known to bring forth a lot of fruits. I'm talking bring forth a lot of children, building up a large family. But what about the earth that they choose, the woman that they choose? I find in the Rasta community there's a lot of mixed race is happening. A lot of white people being involved, Japanese, Asian, all nationalities. And knowing all the consciousness and the embracement of the black roots, I was wondering what happened to my black sisters. So let's dive into it and ask Rastaman his opinion, who have multiple baby mothers from different nationalities. So let's go into the question and ask him. Okay, Parberman, as a Rastaman, do you find it important, or do you take in consideration, as a Rastaman, do you take a consideration the race of women that you date? And I'm asking, let me say that. He is the perfect person to ask this question for, not because he's only a Rastaman, because he has different race baby mother, from Japanese, Chinese, black, African, Jamaican, Asian, and also, okay, you're still there, and also,
Jews, Italian.
Yes, I forget the white one. Jews, Italian.
Yeah, I expect your question is, if I really to answer I know where you're coming from with this, but at the same time, Rasta, I come to represent Earth, and at the same time, consciousness, I've seen the beauty within all race and creed. We are a race of many races that form one race. So originally was one that divided many, but at the same time that division caused a lot of obsession, and it caused a lot of misconception too. Because out of that you find prejudice and you find all kind of things arrive. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't look from right or wrong in this case, but what I'm concerned about is betterment. And I think when I who is concerned about humanity, we're doing it for a better world, in the sense of makes a difference within this world. Because I don't think a white guy or a white girl or a Chinese girl or Chinese guy or any race out there better than the black race. So when I was growing up, it seems to present to I within those times like some races like an exception, which I cannot give that no credit, because everything that I see happen within my race, even if the other race them go about implementing their difference upon other races in their own way of how they blame it and present it, I'm on personal come to see every race have their own ups and downs, and they go about things very similar as human beings.
Yeah, but the question is, do you take that in consideration when you have to choose your partner?
Well, if I want to define straight blackness, that is the way to go. Nothing wrong with it. And why? Because it's the black race give our race life. This is why I say I give our race life. Because the black race can give our race life, but black have to go back to black to have life, their own species. I personally love my race. We're living into a time zone right now where the world is facing a dilemma, and I think racial negative vibration
barrier
yes, the barrier need to get behind us.
Yeah.
And we need to bypass it, because really it's not the barrier is the problem. It's the poverty is the problem.
Yes.
I'm poor and a crime but a broke neck.
Yes.
So if you have enough as a black man, you live in any neighborhood and being looked up to as someone right, are accepted. But if you don't have enough and you're out there struggle, then you have time for things that you should maybe bypass. So for I right now, I don't want to say that it's wrong or right, because really and truly, as I said before, the right way is for I and I to embrace I and I self. So if a black queen I see out there what like conscious and find a white empress or a Chinese or a Japanese or ace, have it all together, and when time get to know one, you see that the one balance and have them really think together, then what's so wrong? Nothing that really all that wrong. If the white man that wake up, you know, say Mama Africa or overall the world from the black life, this world would be a long time better place. So really and truly, if you have a look on it, the stigma from individual oneself, like meet a white woman and see prejudice, or meet a white guy and see prejudice, then the prejudice is gonna continue. Because in these times and time, it's like white people still can't wake up to realize that say you take so much from the black consciousness, you give your life, and then out of your definition, through you being through all these obstacles of your great ancestors, and you decide now as a offspring to take you out from your father's child, which you are from. Then there was brown before white, and then out of brown white comes. So, you know, really and truly, the life form of creation show that say we was one. Our genes was from the one genes, and you know, we can say no, it's not, because of what we look at the farm, the shape, the eyes, the pigmentation, and maybe even the DNA, you're gonna check the melanin. But look now, nothing old, nothing new. If you are from 7,000 or 8,000 or even 3/4 million or even 1,000,000 years ago, you arrive around here, and I was from the beginning, then I give you life. Like there is no man without the Almighty. Earth do not shape and take form without there was a one to help to make this all possible. Now, when I look at all that, I know it says one Jah, one aim, one unity. So the love of human being need to get them act together. Yeah, black people are very prejudiced too, but we blame the white people who bring prejudice to them. But then if you go back into the history of the past, then, you know, the black man was nice with themselves, but out of their own misconception, setting up them one another, them come face a downfall. And out of that downfall, them still cannot get it together within this time. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I and I confront right now wouldn't be necessary even to even speak of, or even have any form of a constructive vibration or a negative vibration to relate to, because would have these things wouldn't arrive that we would have no form of discussion on. But there's a big thing that take place in the past and it's still living within the present, and you can see through so-called Mother England do not want to even give back the people give back Africa people their share of the pie, and after them take so much from them. So I can understand your question, because if a black man prejudice is because they're set up to be prejudiced. You see what I mean? But why the white man prejudice, I personally say, is just because of their misunderstanding of what take part within the past, that they do not
understanding. They know.
Yeah, well, knowing is one, but to confront it is another. So even if they know, a lot of them do not. When a white man say, oh, you know, I'm not prejudiced, you know. I love. I'm always grow up around the black, or I'm with the black. But when you check in parents or in family or in great and sisters, or you hear some of them thought, then you realize there's a lot of things that's going on, what not supposed to go on, and what goes around comes around. So you know, you embrace a thing upon your child to carry out, continue, and your family life to yes around that. And this is what England do. This is what Rome do. This is what overall you see within the white world. You know, them still giving a plastic smile, but deep in their heart, a lot of them do not want to get out of the negative vibration that them still implement upon them one another. And then you have black people what following their way of thinking and try to either go against it or continue follow that stupidity and continue the prejudice too. And if the prejudice continue with us, which give them life, we're gonna be no better than them. And we want to show them that say we are better, but at the same time they do not want to give in within this time because they don't want to share the wealth of the earth which belong to the Almighty, what gave all of us all these things, and then them take it all to themselves and set us up, you know, into a phase that we still facing their mental slavery.